The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Mariota. Being chased out left. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Going deep here for Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Finding Knox there, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
3rd down.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
31's the mic. Okay, double up. SOS.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
24 is the mic. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Yeah, check, check. Sling, sling, sling.
Throwing again. Allen forced out to his left. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
None of that. Allen's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And this is caught inside the 5. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Bradley Pinion set to...
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
24 is the mic. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. 24 is the mic.
From the gun, it's Allen. Completes it to Hardman.
Allen's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Hardman. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what you got. 24 is the mic. Here we go. Deep. All day. Defense.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's into the hands of Eckler.
Allen's pass.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
24 is the mic. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
And that'll set him back 5. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Miller. 24 is the mic. Oh, 52. 24 is the mic. Push him back. Push him back.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the whip.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete to Miko.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
24 is the mic.
Now Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Mecole Hardman ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Tucker now for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Jaguars 17, Ravens 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Well, they brought the lead into this 3rd quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring, because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Come get some. He don't want it. 31's the mic. Hey.
After the sack on first down, Mariota airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On second down, Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
We got 4. We got 4. 24 is the mark.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
24 is the mark. I'm coming after you.
Allen to throw on third down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter. And this one is right down Broadway. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
The touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Mariota's pass.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
4 down. 31's the mark.
On second down, Mariota again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
It's Eckler again. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Eckler, the ball
All
carrier.
right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jaguars' 11-yard line.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll run it with Jacobs. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Jacobs. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Jaguars 20.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He'll buy some time right. Taking a deep shot. And got his man complete. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
28, Ravens 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Harris to return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Mariota. Going deep here for Allen. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
12. And a Jaguar first down.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute...